Hello, my DL people. I don't know, I was trying it out. DLPL, welcome to Death Loves Potluck. Yes, I know technically potluck is one word, not two words, but it looks better. I came up with this lovely sigil. I might make that Spoopy into a snake or something. I'm not sure yet. I'm still working on it, still working on our logo. I'm kind of torn between two, so we'll see how that goes. But it is mid-July, which means it's Spoopy season! So this is the time of year we would start going out and scouring the stores for fall and Halloween decor, except it's 2020. So I have not been going out at all except the grocery shop, and even then, most of it we're doing online now. I might pop into the store to get fresh veggies or fruit, because how many times do I walk into the store and I go to buy strawberries or cherry tomatoes and half of them are rotten in the carton? So I don't trust other people to pick them out. I'm a very hands-on person. I like to feel and touch things. One of the things we'll see at home, I really liked it online. I saw it and people's pictures, and then when I picked it up at the store, it's so cheap, and I'm glad I didn't order it online, because that would have been a waste of money and I would have been very disappointed. So it's going to be hard this year. It really is. But I did make an exception this past week. I went to a couple of different stores that were kind of on the way to other things. So I went to Target to pick my husband up some allergy pills, and while I was there, I took a look. And then I went to Joann's to get some supplies for photo shoots that I'm doing for the store I will hopefully be opening online soon. And while I was at Joann's, I took a look. And next to Joann's, there was a TJ Maxx and a Burlington, which I had no rightful excuse to go into, but since I was next door, I stepped in for 5 minutes and I took a look. And the one store that I did not have any rhyme or reason to go to was, of course, at home, because I see everyone's videos up and I am watching them, I'm binging them, and I will never beat anyone to the punch in posting the videos. They already have theirs up. I live in South Jersey and it is horrible with putting the decorations up. They will put Halloween up maybe a week before Halloween, and then they're packing up 2 days later. And Christmas is out before Halloween. So, like I said, I will never beat anyone to the punch in posting videos. But I try to take my time and show a little of everything. I try not to glance over most things. That way you get a pretty fair view of everything in the store. Of course, I'm also nervous sitting there filming, and I'm expecting someone to come up and yell at me, so I do tend to go a little faster at times, so I'm a little nervous. But hopefully you will see some things that resonate with you if I don't skip over everything. Again, everyone has their own decor. People who love Halloween, do they like nostalgic Halloween? Do they like fun and kitschy Halloween? Or hack and slash gore Halloween? And then you have the goths. Do you like cottage goth? Do you like romantic goth? And so on. So I try to be fair and go over a little of everything, but I do lean towards what I lean towards. So hopefully my commentary is acceptable and it's worth your time to watch me going over something everyone else has already gone over 50 times. So everyone else seems to be on their third trip to at home, and this is my first. Again, New Jersey is terrible, so they didn't have everything that I saw in everyone else's videos. A couple things I really wanted to see in person and feel in touch, but they didn't have them. So this is everything they did have. They still had a lot of bare shelves, but they did have some stuff. And again, I'll go over the other stores that I popped into. I haven't really seen what the theme for this year is. I'm wondering if there will be a theme or if everyone is just getting their hands on everything they can last minute, since most things are produced in China and India and everything that's going on. Of course, we know it's 2020. So I don't know if everyone got all their stuff in before everything really hit the fan, or if they're going to be able to get their entire order. So we'll see how things go. Right now I'm not seeing any clear themes yet, because really the only place I see is at home. And they seem to have a foresty, cottage goth kind of theme going, just a kind of candy Halloween thing, a vintage Halloween. So we'll see how it all wraps up in the end. Future videos, I'm probably just going to do some online window shopping for Halloween stuff. I'm kind of trying to grasp that technology so I can bring those videos to you, and hopefully we can window shop together. But I'm working on that. So in the meantime, here is what I did find while I was out and about risking my life for the spookiness. First up, we have Joann Fabrics. This was on a cart, so it wasn't quite out yet. Sorry for the ugly floor shot. I must have recorded this 20 times, but it's Dark Matter by Bloom, and it was, sorry, shaky ugly hand here, $49.99, but as we all know, Joann Fabrics always has a 40% off coupon. Even with the 40% off, I feel like that's a little expensive just for this. So they start getting their fall wreaths out. That's pretty much all the fall I really saw in the store. Nothing really too out of the ordinary, except for maybe 2 different wreaths that really caught my eye. Again, they were in the middle of putting everything out, so not exactly quite there yet, but they are starting to put them out. Now, I do tend to go for the more natural wreaths with the pine cones and such, so I kind of like this brown one with the orange. And then down here, this red one, it has the wood shave flowers that we saw last year on pumpkins, and it's in red, so that's kind of gothy. And then up a little bit, we have the matching wreath to that other hanger I just showed you. I believe this was also $49.99. It's kind of up there. I'm only 5'2", so it's a little hard to reach the tag, but even at $49.99 with the coupon, I still feel like that's a little expensive, but the wreaths tend to be expensive to begin with. I don't quite understand that. I do really like this hay wreath with the pumpkins. That's pretty cute, but what I was really drawn to was this one up here, this mushroom wreath. Oh my god. Attention, cottage goths. Fairy goths, this is stinking adorable. I can't stand it. There is one closer to me down here. Of course, the ladder's in the way, and I'm too shy to push things away, but look at it. It's so cute. It's also $49.99, but I feel like the quality on this one and just the rarity of it, it might be worth it with the 40% off coupon. Heck, it might be worth it without the coupon. It's really well made. These mushrooms look so realistic. It's so cute, I can't stand it. I might have to get a couple of those. So while they didn't have any Halloween stuff and the fall stuff was just sort of coming out, in the clearance section they had some more cottage goth type things. This is It's So Good to Be Home, and it had some fern leaves in it, which I thought was really cute. That was originally like, $39.99, and with the 70% off clearance, I think that would make it, about $12? That might be worth it. The original $39.99, I don't think so. But with the 70% off, it may be doable. Again, in the clearance section, some more flowery kind of stuff, some more cottage goth feel, depending on how much brightness you like. But again, with the ferns, it's simple, but it's cute. Again, wouldn't pay the original price, but 70% off, I'll think about it. Now, this was originally $29.99. I don't know, I'm drawn to mushrooms. I don't know why, they're adorable. Sometimes creepy, but adorable. So some kind of fairy feels there. It was a good resin, good quality, sturdy. Sorry for the shaky camera. But it's worth a look. I think it's cute.
And we have a welcome sign with mushrooms. I don't know. I'm obsessed with mushrooms. I don't know why, but also very cottage goth. And that was originally $24, so with the 70% off, again, really probably worth it. These, they could be cottage goth, but I like them anyway. It's make your own mint iced tea and also make your own mint lemonade grow kits, which, I don't know, I have a black thumb. I don't tend to grow anything well, but I like the idea of it. For those of you who don't kill your plants all the time, it's cute for your little windowsill. Okay, back to the Halloween stuff. So I'm checking out the fabrics. Not a whole lot new from last year in yet, but these are the knit fabrics. This spaceship one I had to have last year, and I believe it also glows in the dark. I don't remember this tarot card one, but it may have been there last year. I was so overwhelmed with everything, I don't really remember much. But it's very cute, it's cartoony, and these cats are cute. I love the cute fabric, I just never know what to do with it. I think I might need to make a shirt out of it. These are all knit fabrics, so those are soft, you can use them for shirts. And down here is what I actually came back for, is it's like a snake flocking over a net material, so it's see-through. I'm thinking of making some mesh shirts out of this stuff, so I went and I bought the whole bolt, which was 4 yards and 4 yards, so not a whole lot left there. Again, everything we've pretty much seen before, so they haven't really got their new stuff in yet. There's a couple things I didn't recognize. I think I looked at this one last year with the skeletons. That's really cute. I just don't know how the foil will hold up in the wash. Some fancy stuff. This kind of paisley stuff is cute, and I love the oil slick mesh. I just don't know what to do with it quite yet. Maybe a skirt. And these kind of Baroque flock stuff. It's okay. Okay, so jumping back into cottage goth just real quick, this black material with the gold bumblebees on it, so cute, and it was kind of like a minky material, so it's so plush and soft. It would make a very nice thin light jacket, but it's so soft. I love it. I want to wrap myself in it, and it's super adorable. Over at the cotton Halloween fabrics, it's pretty much the same stuff we saw last year so far, nothing much new. I don't remember the stars and moons spider webs. That's cute. I might have to reconsider that. Over here we have the tarot card fabric that I was crazy about last year. I actually did buy the last of this bolt, which is really only 1 yard, maybe a couple inches over. I thought I might make some masks out of that, but there really wasn't much left. What else do we have here? Really nothing new in yet. There's a couple that I don't recognize, but I was really so overwhelmed last year that I think I might have just missed recognizing these different patterns. Nothing's in here yet that I absolutely have to have, but definitely some cute stuff, of course. But then again, I'm like a dragon with its hoard of gold. I hoard fabric and I sit on it, and I'm too afraid to use it because it's my precious fabric, and what if I mess up? I like this flowery one with the skeleton hands. I think that's really cute. I don't like that the pattern is so close together and it's repeating. You can see the white flowers and the white flowers there. We're kind of close together. I like my patterns to be a little more obscure because my brain will pick out that pattern and it will keep picking it out and picking it out. This one's a little better because the hands, you can see the hands in the cat heads and the crystal balls, they kind of go in different directions. So it kind of masks that repeating pattern a little more. What else do we have? Let's see. I think we've seen most of this. I know I'm going to keep saying that. I don't go for the really super cartoony fabrics. There's some kind of steampunky stuff. I think we saw most of them last year. With the kind of science-y, yeah, like the specimen stuff. It's cute. I don't know what I'd do with that one. This one I like better. This one has, on the other side of it, it has a little masked guy holding a potion bottle. He has like a little skull mask on. There we go. That's really cute. It's different. I like him. Let's see. This one's okay. A little muted, kind of steampunk. Kind of like labels. Not amazing. Again, more type specimen stuff. This one has a little more color to it. I like the bats. It's kind of a little change up. I like the tone of the colors. Muted but colorful. Let's see. I saw that one last year. Again, some cartoony stuff. I'm not a major fan of cartoony. And that's pretty much all that's on the shelf. So I went to Burlington next. There was this cute little chickie guy with a crown on. Cute. But overall, Burlington was, how do you say, empty. Like, they are not getting any shipments in whatsoever. They had some clothes, but their home goods and everything was just... I was asking myself, are they closing? Are they going out of business? Because they have nothing on the shelves. So I asked if they were going to be getting their Halloween stuff in, and of course the lady I was talking to was absolutely no help. She didn't know that they carried Halloween stuff to begin with. So yeah, really no help whatsoever. Next I ran into TJ Maxx, and again, pretty much nothing, some mixed match stuff. It was probably about 5 minutes to closing. I just ran in back because I know their home decor section isn't all that big. Yeah, as usual, it's kind of like a garage sale in there where it's like one-off things. A lot's broken, a lot's in clearance. This fly was almost cute. Good, solid, but he's missing an antenna. So I was just looking for anything and everything, but yeah, they really didn't have anything, let alone Halloween or fall stuff. I'm sorry I didn't answer the phone when you called. I don't use it for that. That is so me. We've seen these heads before. They're on clearance. You might use them for Halloween if you want. We have sexy gnome there, some terracotta moons. This fish is kind of cute with a natural feel. Kind of a stone. Cute little cat. The shark heads. They're just... I don't know, they're there. I don't know what to use them for, but they're there. It's a choir of sharks. Shark bait, ooh ha ha. Shark bait, ooh ha ha. I'm a geek. I'm sorry. They had one ottoman with like an hourglass red design. It made me think of a Black Widow. I wouldn't pay $129 for it, but it's on clearance. It's cute. Someone might like it. Over at Target, we have our back to school stuff going up, and they have some kind of witchy vibe things with crystals and palms and eyeballs. They have a little keychain here for your backpack or what have you. That was a little post board in the shape of an eye. 3 set of pencil pouches. Those are cute. A little notebook with moon phases, like a planner type thing, I guess it is. I've seen more come out since online, but this is a cute start to it. Let you know you might want to keep your eye out for that stuff. For our locker decor, we have reusable wallpaper and succulents. So cottage goths might want to take a look at that for other home projects, not just for lockers. And they had some little succulent magnets to go along with that, and a little magnetic hanging succulent for your locker. I guess that's cute. I'm saying again, they had trapper keepers, not trapper keepers, what do you call them? The folders with the kind of palmistry hand, the crystals, eyes, moons. This one was cute with the eyeball with the pentagram in the eye. That was kind of cute with constellations. And last stop is at home. I don't see any new blow-up figures. The same old from last year. A lot of Nightmare Before Christmas and pumpkins. The pumpkin arch is kind of cute, but, you know, kind of cutesy as well. For the first end cap, we have all our little skeletons and skull creatures. These creepy and beware bone signs is what I saw online and I really liked, but they're hollow in the back and they're made of plastic. They feel super cheap, so I'm very glad I did not order them online. We also have little bags of mixed skulls. I saw someone else show some that had some bird skulls and things in there. We have some dragon carryover from last year. I believe we saw these skulls last year. They have a hinged jaw, so they do actually move, so you can put things in the mouth, which is really quite cute. The little dragons are adorable, and I don't know if I saw this little pumpkin last year or not, but it's a little pumpkin made out of bones, and look at the cute little bat. He's so cute. Just a little guy hanging out on the bones of his conquered enemies. Fear the bat. Fear the little tiny cute bat. Next, we have one of the two major wreaths we've seen this year. It's a black rose wreath with some very bright green accents, which is a nice contrast. And there are eyeballs inside the roses. They light up and flash different colors. Now, unfortunately, it was very high up. I'm only 5'2". I could not reach it to get it down to test it for you, but I'm sure you can see it in other people's videos. Again, my shelves were still a little empty. I know everything's coming in. Everyone else's seem to be stocked a lot faster than mine, which is a little disappointing, but we are getting there. I believe these light-up dragon eyes are new this year. They're a very neat idea, but I don't know if I would want to hang these on my bedroom wall and wake up in the middle of the night and just see two red sleep paralysis demon eyes staring at me. So while they're very neat, I'm not sure what I would do with them. Now, one of the themes this year seems to be a sort of foresty, fairy-like theme, and this little pixie here is incredibly detailed. I am so impressed with these wings and the real moss. That might be an everyday decor item for a lot of people who like the fairy aesthetic. And up here, continuing with that sort of cottage goth kind of fairy theme, bugs, hisses, and Halloween wishes. That is adorable. I love that to death. Enter If You Dare. I think that was carried over from last year's dragon theme. Now, these carnivorous plants, I'm wondering if they saw the success of Target's plants last year and tried to capitalize. They look cheap. It's a cute idea, but I don't think it was followed through very well. The teeth are kind of janky. I don't know. These little pumpkins are adorable with the little extra spiderweb detail and kind of a moss color wash on the crevices there. I'm liking them. They're happy little guys. These wax candle things, I really wanted these last year. I never got them. Again, by the time I got to the store, the shelves were empty. But they light up on the inside and they have a spot for a tea candle on the top. So they're very versatile as well. I might try to get one of those this year. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Also this year, there are a plethora of tiny little pumpkins. You see, I won't bite, keep it spooky. There are tons more down the way. Big fat ugly hand to show you the size. If you're wondering what is up with my nails, I dyed my hair green and rinsed the green dye out without gloves on, so now my nails are dyed blue. I'm not exactly hating it. Anyway, pumpkins are about $3, I think I just saw the price tag say. So, they're cute. They would be cute on a mantle or something. This pumpkin, there's a larger version down the way as well. It's quite hefty. I have to say, I wasn't expecting it to be that heavy, that solid. I actually kind of expected it to be hollow with a light inside, but no, it was very heavy. A little bit of sparkle on it. I got the herpes. It's the Halloween herpes glitter. But this, I think it was $12. And for $12 for that hefty of a pumpkin, not bad. If I were into this pumpkin, I think that would be affordable. Not exactly my style, but... Alright, next we have the Dragon Breath bottles, and the cork actually does remove. I'm wondering if the stores are actually starting to listen to us. We don't want you to glue them in place. I know it's a problem, a lot of them get lost in shipping and people messing with them, but it's really nice to be able to have a removable cork. These dragon pumpkins are super cute. Not necessarily my aesthetic, but I can definitely appreciate them. They're actually a little glam as well. Dragon's Breath, little box sign, guaranteed to bewitch. Continuing on with more of the forest theme, next we have our gargoyle and some kind of gargoyle-y dragons. I really like the gargoyle, and I'm not just saying that because I'm obsessed with gargoyles. Okay, maybe I am. But he's a good size. He's not too heavy, but he's not super cheapy light. He is, however, $29.99. I don't know if I want to go $30 on him, but I really do like him. And again, with the glued on moss, it's just a nice little additional touch. I mean, you could make a moss milkshake and do it yourself, but I don't know. I like it. They put the effort in. He's a decent size. Down here we have the dragon claws with the oil slick crystal ball. Those are also cute. I think maybe we might have had those last year. I'm really losing track. But what I don't like is this lights up red. That doesn't really go with the oil slick look, at least in my opinion. But I kind of like the red light up. I just don't think it goes with the oil slick. The tree faces we saw last year for sure. I'm certain of that. They're creepy cloth. Go to the dollar store and get your own creepy cloth from there. It's cheaper. Not as in big sheets, but it's cheaper. Over here, I was about to pass it by as being just your generic Halloween creepy things, chains, spiders, whatnot. But then I saw this down here, which is a really cute idea. It is a bag full of plastic baby doll parts. It's really a good idea. The toes and the fingers are a little janky with the jagged plastic edging, but for $4.99, it's not the worst thing. I mean, it's cute for your little crafts and things. I'm sure you could probably clean up those janky edges a little bit, but it's definitely cute. Like you can see on the fingers there, they're a little meshed together, a little jagged. But, you know, like I said, for $4.99 and just a quick little Halloween craft, That's not a bad idea. If I were to make something more lasting, like a lamp or something, I would probably get a real baby doll. But, yeah, for a cheap little craft. Now, this says 6-count doll body. I think I'm missing something here. Let's see, we have 2 legs, we have a head, and we have 2 arms. Do I need to go back to school for counting? I'm counting 5. Where do I go from here? Let's see, leg, arm, head. Is it just me? Are they counting the net? Anyway, moving on. And over here with the generic Halloween stuff, we have Thing seems to have had a quarantine haircut that went terribly wrong. We have some body parts. The blue veins are a nice touch, I have to admit. I don't know if I've seen that before, but very cute. I'm not much into the gory stuff. Again, more chains and creepy cloth, sort of your normal generic Halloween stuff. And I really like this little Grim Reaper kind of thing here. Unfortunately, I was having trouble getting to it. There was a one of those ladder things, but it didn't have any wheels on it, so I was having trouble pushing it aside. But I like the different layering on that little Grim Reaper. I'm not so much for the smalls that aren't life-size, but I think I might want to do a diorama with that. That would be super cute. Alright, some fake barbed wire, and someone placed a clock on a shelf, which drives me nuts. Why can't you put things back where you found them? Okay, we're going to make our way around the ladder that I could not push aside with one hand because there are no wheels on it. Alright, and down here we have some large spiders, which normally I would have just glanced over, but I'm trying to get a little of everything for everyone. He's a pretty good size. Fat hand for comparison here. Let's pull him out. Alright. Now he's got a bootay. That's a big bootay. Again, normally I would not have looked at him, but I'm glad I did it, because check out this cute little face. He is adorable. I feel like he wants to invite you in for some afternoon tea. Come on in, meet the missus. Still, I don't know if I would pay $39.99 for him, but if he goes on clearance, I might consider it because he's adorable. Now, there are some smaller versions over here. They have a cute face as well, but I don't know, I'm kind of in love with the large one. Not that I know what I would do with him or where I would store him, but they're cute. That one's only, still $12.99 is a little rich for a small spider for me, but it's definitely cute. I'm glad I stopped to take a look at it. Like I said, normally I wouldn't have. Up here we have a small skeleton with wings that kind of remind me of Jeepers Creepers. Again, might look cute in a diorama. Maybe put him under a cloche or something? That could be really cute. Make some kind of terrarium? I don't know. You could kind of steampunk him up too. I'm also liking the red eyes. I think they light up because he has a try me button, but again, I am short. And I didn't want to crawl on the ladder, which was obviously there, and I could have, because I'm afraid of getting in trouble, as usual. Over here we have a totally hidden clown. I'm not much for clowns. I don't find them super scary, and I don't like them either. So they're just kind of a meh area for me. Growing up, my brother had a clown-themed room, and that was really terrifying. But if a clown is meant to be terrifying, I don't really find it terrifying. Again, we have the Nightmare Before Christmas, little hangers, windsock type things. While Zero's nose does not light up, they do actually have a little jack-o'-lantern face painted on it, which is actually a really good touch for me. I normally don't go for these windsock things, but he's pretty well made. I like that they really put the effort in on that. And of course, the gang's all here. Over here, we have more of the Jack, Sally, Oogie Boogie, and again, Zero. And I don't know, I keep considering these every year, but I'm not sure. Again, they're kind of windsock-like with just kind of pool noodles to hold them up. I don't know if it's really worth it. I think I'll hold out for something better, but they're pretty cute. I'm not gonna lie, they're pretty cute. I've thought about it. The yardsticks, of course, as always, mostly lean towards the cutesy stuff. Now, I really do like the candy corn and the bats with the stars. I might actually want to hang that on my wall. Maybe cut the stake off and just hang it on a wall, because it's really cute. Again, it's just very kid-friendly, kind of candy-themed, kind of cutesy. Which, nothing's wrong with cutesy. I like cutesy. That's fine. But nothing very impressive. I kind of like the googly-eyed bat. He's adorable. He kind of got some country vibes here, some cartoony vibes. And the eyeballs, I like the idea of them, but we saw them last year, and I kind of want to... Oh, why can't people put things back? I'm so obsessive with this. Look, it was one peg over. You can't put it back, just one peg over? Really? Anyway, okay. Black cats. Curb your anger. Curb your anger. Okay. This was new. It's cute. I think that was only about $3. So not on the more expensive side. Kind of cheapy. These are new. Please don't wake the dead. They're grumpy. That's nice and gothy. Which way to the candy? You say which like it's a bad thing. A couple more little blow-up yard decorations over here. This little dragon looks like he's off to his first day of school. Just, oh, the cutest little thing wearing a human skull around his neck. No big deal. I'm kind of digging this little top hat pumpkin octopus dude. I'm tempted to get him, even though I don't really do the blow-ups. They're cute, but I generally don't lean towards them. But he's kind of neat. And more yard stakes. They haven't really filled everything in over here. That should go in the regular fall. I don't know why they put that in this section. This one's kind of cute. Do not enter with the 3 skulls. It reminds me of the Disney Bone Dance cartoon, where they're behind the tombstone, they poke their heads out and they start doing the dance. Trick or treat, that's cute. I like that one. Alright, we have a lone pillow up here. I'm sure they're in a aisle further down the line, but this is super soft. I wasn't expecting it to be that soft. I like the black trim around the edges. It gives it a little extra oomph. That kind of makes it seem a little more expensive and worth the money, but it is super soft. It's very cute. Candy seems to be one of the themes this year. And a witch tea light, which is really nice. I kind of like that. These 2 pictures we've seen in other people's videos, I kind of wish they were more aged, but I guess you could spook it yourself if you so wish. Again, more tiny pumpkins. There is a buttload of tiny pumpkins this year. Again, if I could get a job just front and facing shelves, that would be my dream job, if it paid enough. That is all I would want to do with my life. Little kitty with a hat. That's adorable. Let's see. Come sit for a spell. And don't hex my vibe. I like that. Although, if that's supposed to be a snake, I wish they made the head a little better. I think it is supposed to be a snake. Oil slick skulls. These are plastic. They look nice. And they have a hinged jaw, so that's a nice touch. But they are plastic. Spooky pumpkins, I think we saw those last year. I kind of like the aged look of those. This is a cute idea. I like the concept of it. But if I did not read the tag that said frogs, I would not know they were glittery frogs. They kind of look a little too blobby to me. I mean, they're kind of reminiscent of the shape of a sitting frog, but I don't know. They kind of remind me of Peeps, where it's just kind of a blob idea. These candles are one of the things that was on my immediate want list when I saw other people showing them. And it is super well made. I'm suddenly obsessed with snakes this year. I'm not sure why. It might have started with the Target trays last year, but this is really well made and I really want it. But it's a real candle and I would be afraid to burn it because it's just too pretty to destroy. So I don't know what to do with myself. We've seen the skull decanters everywhere, and I think they're done pretty much. They started with the vodka by Dan Aykroyd, and they kind of took off, but I think they're a little played out at this point. They're cute, but everyone is carrying them, everyone has them, and there we go. The cork actually does remove on this one. It's hard one-handed, okay? These skull candles are also cute, but those are battery operated. So I wouldn't have to worry about destroying that one. I kind of wish the snakes were battery operated, but I kind of like that they're real. Alright, some snake skin votives and some pumpkin face votives. They have orange, gold, and oil slick. More signs. Lots of signs this year. Don't make me use my wand. Come sit for a spell if the shoe fits. A real witch lives here with her little monsters. We've seen that before, but it's still cute. Moving along, we have some snake print pumpkins, and they do actually have a real fabric trim on them, so that kind of makes it seem a little worth the money. I'm not very crazy about these stems, though. They're not very well defined. I'm obsessed with pumpkin stems. The glitter bats, I loved that last year. I think here is the larger version of the Mercury pumpkin I showed you earlier. Again, those were quite hefty. This one is more of a silver and gold, whereas the other was oil slick. We have some crystal balls here. These light up blue, which I think goes better with the oil slick color, as opposed to the dragon claw that was red. And next to that, we have these black and white, almost chalkboard-like pumpkins, but it's actually engraved in there. And they have all kinds of cute little spooky things, lollipops, moons, bats, little sayings, beware, spooky. The unicorn skulls, it's not me. If you need a kitchen witch, you can pick one up here at home. Home Sweet Haunted Home. That's cute, very farmhouse-like. The sparkly glitter trees of doom. And then I think these are new. Little Halloween haunted houses. And the windows and door light up red. That's very nice. And you have a little glitter tree and some pumpkins at the door. It's cute. Kind of dark and drab. I'm digging it. I really like this pillow. Eye of Newt, poison, snake oil. Very cute. This wreath. This wreath is one that I absolutely went nuts over when I saw it online. And it's full of glitter, so my husband will not allow it in our house. But you can see right here, it's just kind of zip tied on there. So I think I'm going to spook it myself. I have a wreath similar to that, and I have some rubber snakes. I think I'm going to paint it black and then do kind of a mercury glass silver spray paint over top of that and see how that comes out. Oddly enough, this was the only Ouija board I saw just sitting on the shelf by itself. I don't know if they were bought out or if they didn't finish unpacking them, but it's a nice design. It's pretty sturdy. It has a jute rope for hanging it. I kind of would have liked the little holes in the back so you can hang it flush with the wall, but you know, beggars can't be choosers. It's 12 bucks. It might be worth it for that good a quality. Not a bad design. Not wow, but not bad. I normally don't go over the fall stuff much, but these cute little foxes and this owl I thought were worth a little look. And this sign up here, time to catch the fallen leaves, kind of had a cottage goth kind of feel to it. It's a little springy feeling, but it's also really quite adorable. Plenty of pumpkins, So many pumpkins. I kind of like the orange metallic look ones. They're kind of cute. And so many pumpkins. Now they really don't seem to have the themes kind of segregated to themselves. So here we're going back into the candy. Halloween is a real treat. I like that they put the different colored and patterned borders around the box signs. It makes it worth the money a little more. Most of these signs are pretty cheap, so they're nice to do a little collage on the wall each year with, and I kind of like the candy theme on it. And jumping from candy back up to snake, we have these snake pillows. They're cute, but I'm not really feeling the snake print on the background of it. I'd rather a black pillow. This lovely lady, look how dignified she looks. Oh, she is classy. I like her. There's a subtle kindness in her face. I'm not really crazy about the snakeskin dress, but look at the detail with this fringe on the bottom. I just love how much detail they put in some of their items. We have some candy corn trees, which is really cute. Some bowl fillers up there. This witch, I like her face, but I'm not really crazy about the rest of her. I feel like she should be holding something in her other arm to have it up like that, and her dress feels really bulky. I don't know. I'm not digging her as much. Down here we have a boo sign, more little pumpkins. This is where magic happens. That one's cute. I like the stem on that. Little glitter spider and a spider votive holder. Which way to the candy? Did someone say candy? Candy corn cutie. I like that. That's adorable. Lots of little signs. I love the little signs. My favorite color is October. That is, oh, that's perfect. Of course, I love black and white pumpkins and checkered pumpkins, anything checker design really. But look at the stems on these. They're all twisty and cute. Look at this fuzzy pumpkin. That is different. That is neat. They're going strong this year so far. Now, these little gingerbread Halloween houses, they actually light up. They're full of detail. If they had an entire collection, I would put these on top of my kitchen cabinets and make like a whole Halloween village out of them. That would be super adorable. That's something I plan on doing for Christmas with Christmas houses. But I don't know if they'll have more of these, and I'm crazy if they don't have matching. Look at the little ghost in the chimney. Really detailed. This little girl with the button eyes, she is adorable. I kind of want her. I kind of want an army of these giant pumpkins. They're massive. I don't have any electric on my porch, but we'll figure it out. This skeleton sign, again, the edges have a pattern on them. You can see purple and white striped. And the whoop. This is what I'm talking about. Someone put a giant pillow on the shelf. Come on, people. Okay, hold on. We're getting it together. Alright, black and orange striped edges around that sign. That's cute. That adds an extra layer of depth that makes it worth money. The ceramic trees that are a smaller version of what Michael's had last year. Everyone was going crazy about. 3-column pumpkin stack, and oh, these adorable pillows. This reminds me of the Squishmallows pillow from last year that I absolutely loved, and it was cute, and I bought it, and I don't know what to do with it now that I have it, but it's cute. Alright, these candles, they actually have a wax feel to them, but they are battery powered. So I don't have to worry about burning them and ruining them like that snake candle. Yes, I'm still obsessed with that snake candle. But these are super cute. These are actual real candles, and they kind of bleed the red wax. Trick or treat yourself, kind of bland. A cute little long pillow to go with those square candy pillows. There they are. I knew they were here somewhere. So you could have these square ones on either side of your couch and then a long one in the center. I love the coordination. Spooky gnome. We need a spooky gnome. Again, kind of mix matching. Down here we have some more autumn. kind of like a silver with a leaf design, pumpkins, and a leaf design bowl. That might be nice on an altar or your coffee table. I'm not so crazy about these knob kind of stems. I don't know. Little sparkly pumpkin things for in a bowl. You have your bleeding candles. These spider pillows, I really liked when I saw them. My couch is kind of a burgundy red, so I was really kind of looking to get it. I don't know if it'll match my red, but again, I was expecting it to be hard flannel, and it's very soft. These kind of skull vase type things I've seen online forever, and I've always really wanted them, so now I feel it's kind of more in my reach. Will I actually get it? I don't know, but I've obsessed over them for years. We have some spooky, sparkly candelabra action here. Quite pretty. That could be a whole year type thing. Covered in glitter. Oh no, I've got the herpes of the craft world. Oh, the glitter. While I'm not crazy about these pumpkins, I am kind of obsessed with that stem. That is different. Over here we have a tin hearse, and I think we've kind of seen a lot of these type of things in the past years. This is a different picture. It doesn't actually change, it kind of shifts, but it doesn't change the picture. Silent as the grave, and that's a nice frame. I like that frame. Again, I guess, do the tombstones move? I'm not sure. And let's see, cameo pillows. Those are pretty. Nothing too special. That one's pretty, but not wow. Up here we have these skull guys. This one lights up red, which is different and neat. I'm kind of obsessed with his eyes. I keep going back to him. Red velvet skulls, and kind of between a bird skull and a plague doctor, I guess. I'm surprised there isn't more plague doctor this year. But I guess there wasn't really time to really get that theme together. But I wonder if we'll do it next year. These skeleton hand holding a lamp, I saw those at Walmart last year and I was obsessed. These are kind of neat because they have a slot on the back, so you could hang it on a wall or a pillar, or you can have it sitting upright as they're displayed on the shelf, kind of reaching out of the grave. But I'm kind of obsessed with them. I like the little silver skeletons up here, but I'm more of a life-size type person. A little spooky Christmas action here, hauling his little black tree. The lights change different colors. He's cute. If you like your spooky Christmas, that could be keep it out a couple extra months. Spirits decanter also flashes different colors. That's a little fast for me. I think I'd like it to fade a little more. These centerpieces are adorable, but especially the red one. I guess I just like the contrast. It's got a little hand, a little peacock feather. Again, super sparkly. Very cute. Wishing you a haunting night. Nothing special, but cute. I've got to stop saying cute. Who would ever think describing Halloween stuff as cute? These lamps, they're only about 3 foot tall. I don't know what you would do with them. We've seen things like these skulls with the pearl in the eye before, and I'm kind of obsessed with it. I'm here for it. The skull with the bird plucking the eye out, not really my style. These are cute little tea holders. Again, these guys I was obsessed with last year. I kind of want them. I'm too sexy for my skin, and you're so humorous. I love it. This picture is awesome, but I kind of wish it was a real picture frame so I could put pictures in it. More little pumpkins. Wishing you a haunting night, ghostly greetings, and your hear no, speak no, see no evil. Again, this is something cute you can hang up all year long. I have yet to find a crow that I'm really happy with. This one is a little less cheap than most of the crows you see, but he's still kind of meh. Eternal Flame Crematorium, that's kind of cute. And Haunted House, enter if you dare. That's cute. And there were a couple of ribbons. I'm not sure what I would do with them, but I kind of really like those zombie hands. And the bottom ribbon kind of matches that pumpkin that we saw earlier. We had one lone goat head on on the shelf. I'm not sure if it was supposed to be there, but it fit right in either way. I've seen other people looking at this. This is adorable. This is thinking outside the box. Good job at home. Kind of like a 50s, kind of 60s retro style. They even went so far as to put pictures on the walls. That's super well made. I'm impressed with that. Again, everything's kind of mixed up. Up here we have some black skulls, which I thought, oh, cute. But then I picked it up. It's cheap plastic. And I'm not going to pay $7 for a cheap plastic skull just because it's black. I can use spray paint. So we're passing that up. We have a ceramic cat over here, and where is the price tag? I was looking for the price tag. Oh, but of course, every cat in the world wants to show you its butt. So of course, where would the price tag be? At least my cat always does. Like, no, I don't want to look at that. Okay, back to the retro. Get your witchy on. I'm feline spooky. That's cute. You totally rock, ghoul friends. That's adorable. Some taller pumpkins with that kind of retro vibe. Ghouls just want to have fun. Get your witchy on. That is really cute. And this one I'm kind of obsessed with. Keep it spooky, very retro. I'm liking it. This is definitely thinking outside the box. Some generic wreaths and ghouls welcome, signs for either side of your front door. A quick little break for back to the cottage goth. We have some bugs up there on the sign and little placards with sage, parsley, and rosemary. Yoga gnomes. Some fake succulents back there. Live like someone left the gate open. That's adorable. That's really cute. Let's see. This bird bath, I thought the little grasshopper on him is cute. It's kind of short, it's kind of small, so I don't know how practical it is, but looks like it's on clearance. Next we have the witchy end cap with some moon dream catchers up there. Dream reader sign. Midnight moonlight and magic. If the shoe fits. Be magic. That one I was kind of obsessed with, but it has the inverted star on it, so I'm not sure if I want to go with that or not. I could really paint my own. Some Starry Night pumpkins. I love the stems on those. Some faux books. A little moon picture. That's cute. Now these pillows, I see the sun here. I think I saw online a moon, so if you want one for either side of your couch, you can keep an eye out for those. That would be cute. Elsewhere in the store, I found these kind of bookend things. You could use them as decorative brackets for under a shelf, just not to hold the shelf up. But those were resin, not too bad. And then next to that, this little owl box, little trinket box. It was kind of made of a tin, and it was not lined, but I think it's kind of cute. Let's see if we can get his, there we go, little owl face. It's cute. I like owls. I don't remember if he was on clearance yet or not, but I'm sure he will be soon. Here we have a patio pillow avalanche. These look black and white in the picture here, but they were more of a gray and white, but still, not bad, not bad. A kind of gray Baroque style over here that would be probably pretty cute in the boudoir. And here is a couch with a little more classic feel to it, but still kind of gray and gothy. This blue throne here, that would be very cute with those sun and moon pillows that they have on the end cap there. Just a thought. And kind of a pastel goth or a cottage goth kind of feel to these little thrones over here. This was adorable. It's a little goat stool, and the little black caps on the bottom of the feet kind of remind me of hooves. They had bunnies and giraffes too, but I am in love with this little goat stool. It's cute. Okay, so I'm signing off with our haunted seasonal sign. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I'm sorry all the shelves weren't filled yet, but I hope you had fun.